Hey everyone. Yep, I am still here. Still making videos. Yeah, I'm pretty much just here today to address my recent absence and where I've been. And this is kind of weird for me because I've just essentially recorded this video. I did like nearly a 15-minute video, like going through all this, explaining everything, and I was really happy with it. I thought there'd be no problems, and then I found out I had my recording volume up way too high, so it just sounded really bad. I've had other moments like that this week, which I will get into, but yeah, the first thing to say off the bat is I don't want to make any excuses, because anyone who is aware anyway of this, that was a train, if you can hear that, yeah. Anyone that's aware of this, that I had a pledge to upload new content to one of my free channels, either this one, Mystery Pasta, or Sensory Sounds. It was my intention to upload content every single day until the end of the year, and like I failed at that, like, and not just failed at it a little bit. I failed it pretty spectacularly because I went 6 days without uploading anything to YouTube, and I want to like off the bat say like I'm really sorry to my subscribers, people who view my videos, and I'm sorry to myself also because even though things haven't been going too well in my personal life, and also I've had some technical issues with my laptop, to say the least, even through all that, I know before when I was making videos, I always got through those problems and still managed to put out content. And so, no matter, I'm going to go through some of the reasons it's been difficult, but at the same time, I know that I could have got through those. So, like, I am sorry for, breaking my pledge pretty much. It has been a motivation thing. Like, I've not really been feeling as motivated. I've had things happen, and like it's drained me of a lot of my my fire to do this. But the important thing to say is it is still there. It is still within me, and this is just a temporary thing. And from now, like onwards, I will be back to doing daily uploads across one of my free channels. And also, those 6 uploads I missed, I will make sure I make up for them by doing them as well as the daily uploads. So there'll be uploads every single day for the rest of the year. Plus, I will like put those 6 up as well. So maybe one day there'll be like 2 uploads across my free channels, or another day there might be even 3 uploads across my free channels. But yeah, it's important to me to get back on track and to, even though like the pledge is kind of broken, just to reinvent it and get back to what I was doing. And yeah, I do feel motivated again now. I can tell I feel motivated again because like even after the setback of just essentially recording this video moments ago and getting it all out, because I hate that when I've like given everything in the video, like got it all off my chest, and then I have to do it again. But that again just reaffirms to me that I have got through the bad time and I want to do this again so much. I mean, in life it's a case of, you're going to have falls generally. I'm pretty sure that everyone has at some point in their life had a fall or something bad has happened, and sometimes you can't stop that. It's impossible, but it's about how you react to it and how you come back from it. That is what will ultimately define you as a person and what you achieve. And I still really want to do this so much, and I want to get back, to the standard of what I was doing, because I am really proud of my initial content. And I mean, I got over 50 days of like consecutive uploads, and I'm really proud of that, and I'm not going to lose sight of that, and I will get back to that as well. Yeah, because I'm really happy with how my channel has done. Like I couldn't ask for more in terms of a great start. So yeah, thank you to anyone who's contributed to that. But yeah, in terms of the problems I had this week, they've been pretty funny in ways. I downloaded a new video recording software. In fact, I did that I think a few weeks ago actually, but it caused a variety of viruses on my computer, and it's basically taken out 2 of my browsers, Firefox and Google Chrome. The only one that's left now is like Internet Explorer, which for some reason has bypassed it. Yeah, it's caused some, I think it might have caused, I don't know if it's caused problems on my actual computer, I'm not sure. It does pop up with this message, which probably isn't a good message. But yeah, like, so I mean, the reason I downloaded that other video recording software is because I like wonder if people are growing tired of me looking in this direction all the time on my videos, because I always use out of force of habit, going way back to when I did the videos I did on Facebook in the social anxiety group. Like, I always use Windows Movie Maker and always like was looking at it, like the actual recording while I was doing it, which sounds really vain and self-obsessed, but it's not that. It's just it's just force of habit. It's just something I do. I like to look at myself as I'm making a video to like almost see how it will come across. It's like a preview for me, kind of. But eventually I'll probably get a different video recording software which hopefully doesn't fill my laptop with viruses. So I might start looking in this direction more, like, you know, hi everyone. I don't even know if I'm looking in the right direction. I'm getting used to this webcam. Then again, it's only over the top of my old webcam, so it's the same position. Anyway, but yeah, so that's been a bit of a problem. But once again, like I say, any of the things I'm about to mention are not excuses, because I could have got through them. I could have worked around the viruses, because I mean, it affects the browsers, but that doesn't really, it doesn't affect any of my content at all. Like, there was ways around it, so it's not an excuse. Something that is kind of funny is this video now, which I'm doing, explaining everything and explaining my absence. I've done this, well, this is the 5th time now. The first 4 times there's been problems. Now, the first 2, there was problems in terms of the audio not being great, and I was like, I'm not uploading this because I'm not happy with it. And anyone who knows me knows I'm like a perfectionist. If there's something I don't quite like, I can't upload it. There's been videos I've taken down before and had to re-upload because of like sound issues, that type of thing. So the 3rd time I recorded it, I checked the audio before. So I recorded a bit, checked the audio, everything was absolutely fine, no problems. I go back after doing the full video, and it turns out that somewhere in between me doing that initial recording, which was fine, and then the second one, there was no audio. Like, I somehow switched the audio off completely. In fact, I'm just checking. Yeah, I was just checking then that my microphone is actually flashing to show that it's on, at least, on this one, because it would be terrible to go. I don't even know. This would be the 5th one in a row, which there'd been a problem with. But yeah, so the 3rd one there was no audio at all. So unless you're like skilled in the art of lip reading, there was no point in uploading it, obviously. And the 4th time I've attempted this was moments ago. I was really happy with it. It was just under 15 minutes, I think. I got everything out, pretty much said most of the same things I'm saying now, but maybe in a different order, or maybe I've missed some stuff out, put more stuff in, I don't know. But yeah, I checked that back, and I'd put the recording volume up way too high, so it sounded really bad. I'm just really hoping that there's no problem on this one, because this is one of my fears as well. Like, recently, I don't want to do a video which is really long, like say on EWR, for example, which is like, you know, a playthrough I'm really invested in. I don't want something to go wrong on that after doing like a 40-minute video or something. Like, that would be devastating to me. But yeah, but like I say, these things have happened, but they're not excuses, because I know that before, with the enthusiasm and the determination I had before this like lull, I would have got through them. So I'm not making excuses, because I take responsibility for this, for my channel, for my actions. And yeah, it's just about moving on from it. And like I say, I will make up for those 6 uploads that I missed. And they will be across my 3 channels, Mystery Pasta, Sensory Sounds, and this one. Yeah, so I will get back on track. But yeah, like, in general, just, I've been overthinking things, even things like my EWR, which is essentially supposed to be a bit of fun. Like, even something like that, because it's like, I mean, now it's my most viewed selection of videos, like the first 2, and the first episode is over 100 views now, which, you know, thank you so much for that. Because it's it's my most successful video across even my oldest channel, Mystery Pasta. It's been the fastest growing in terms of views, so yeah, thank you to anyone who's viewed that. But yeah, like, I overthink things even on that, which is supposed to be a bit of fun, and just something that's, you know, disconnect your brain and just have a laugh. But I overthink even something like that. Like, I just think about the smallest things on it and little details, and I think, what if I leave this out and then people would have liked that? or what if I put this in and people don't like that? So it's like, I do think so much. I am such a procrastinator. Like, I spend so much time thinking and not enough time doing. There was this great quote on Facebook the other day which said that a procrastinator can get 8 hours worth of work done in 30 minutes, or 30 minutes worth of work done in 8 hours. That was it. And that completely defines me. That totally sums me up as a person. And I, wonder if anyone else can relate to that. The idea that, I could sit and overthink something for 8 hours, and then only get half an hour's worth of actual work done, or, I could be there for 30 minutes and get 8 hours worth of work done, because that's the two extremes of being a procrastinator. Like, sometimes it can work in your favour and really help you, like the idea that you can think of all these things so quick and like have all these ideas. Like, sometimes that can be a big bonus, but then other times, like, it can just lead you into this put you into this hole where you're just thinking all the time and worrying and like thinking, what if this goes wrong? What if I don't do that? What if I do this and that? That you can get into a lull there and really just get stuck in not actually doing anything. And in general in life, that is what I've done way too much, and it's something I'm trying to combat. So yeah, I will be putting up my EWR video very soon. Before the end of next week is what I'm aiming for. As long as nothing goes wrong, but even if it does, I will try and get through it, and if I had to record it again, I guess I would, but fingers crossed, like, it wouldn't come to that, and it would be like, I'd be able to do it in the first take. But yeah, like, that's pretty much it, I guess. So yeah, this is weird, because I've just essentially said most of this stuff in the last video, and I bet I've missed some stuff out. I've wanted to say. Like, I'm totally sure I probably have. I don't know, but yeah. I just want to say as well, thank you so much for watching. I always, really appreciate anyone who, if you get to this point of the video, it probably means you've watched all of it, so that means, like, even an extra amount to me. Even like a view for like a second or whatever, anything like that is I do appreciate that, of course. But yeah, if you've got to this point of the video, then yeah, thank you so much for bearing with me, and for anyone who's still sticking with my channel, even despite the lack of content recently. Yeah, I will assure you that there will be a lot more, because one thing I do have a lot of is ideas. There's no shortage of ideas. That's not been the problem. It's just been a motivation thing brought on by a lot of things, but it's something I am battling and I will beat. So yeah, I've got plenty of ideas for this channel. I can easily fill out the rest of the year with content, and not just fill it out with content where I'm phoning it in or it's just out there for the sake of it. I have some really great ideas I want to put out there. Like, I've got my EWR playthrough, which will be a big part of this channel. Other Let's Plays, there's a lot of games I want to play. It's just at the moment I can't because of like software and hardware issues, but I assure you, I will be doing plenty more Let's Plays in the future, top 10s, that type of thing, and yeah, I have plenty of ideas. So yeah, I'm really excited for this channel. It kind of feels like the beginning again, because I've got that fire back now, and like I said, that this crossroads I've just got through, where it's like, I lost some motivation and I was doubting, uploading things, and yeah, just lost that fire a bit. I feel like it is fully back now, and I'm looking forward to getting going with this channel again, and my other channels too. So yeah, thank you again so much for watching and for all the general support, and I hope to see you again in another one of my crazy random video things. Okay, goodbye everyone.